All right, so this is just getting silly now. Another box fan followed me home. They're cleaning out a house. Literally, this is from two or three doors down from where I live currently. I had noticed the night before that they were cleaning out some junk. There's a bunch of junk in the front yard, and I remember thinking, oh, I ought to stop and see what's there. Forgot all about it, and then yesterday I was leaving for work, and I saw them, all the junk, more junk, and I turned my head and I looked, and I didn't see anything, and I thought I'd look a second time. Turned my head a little farther, and I saw it. Here it is. It's wrapped up, not because I like doing these silly reveals, but because it's that dirty, and in order to keep it in the car for the rest of the night, I wrapped it in a towel, and then to keep it in the house, I'm really going to have to clean this out. As you can see, it's a Manning Bowman 3-speed with thermostat push button, which means it's most likely made in the 70s. And here she is from the front. Here's your McGraw-Edison, not Manning Bowman, McGraw-Edison. It looks like it's got quite a bit of dirt and dust, but looking through the dirt and dust doesn't seem like there's a lot of rust. It is definitely very dirty. I'm going to hit it with a vacuum first. I'm going to try to get the blades off. One, to clean behind them and get the fan motor outside clean as I can. But two, to oil it and try and run it. Luckily, this has got a rear open bearing, so once the dirt's away, I can oil at least a little bit of the bearing just to run it. It seems pretty stiff. That didn't move very well. It's got some very interesting, this is a 3-speed here with thermostat of some kind. And it's got a large handle, big long black handle, which it's got some glue or something on it. Obviously somebody broke this and tried to fix it. We'll have to inspect that. We'll inspect the wiring. The plug, however, is nice. Plug doesn't look that bad. So we'll inspect as well as we go along. I'm going to get the grates off of it and get a vacuum to it. I'm not going to clean it on camera. My last series of fan videos was way too long. I don't know, I like it, maybe other people like it too, but we'll try and keep it a little shorter on this one. There it is, walked home with me. The guy was a little skeptical, but I told him, hey, I live up the corner, you know, if it's just going to go in the trash, I'd love to take it, and so he let me take it. No dollars spent on this thing as of yet. From what I can tell on YouTube, these fans are a little troublesome motor-wise, so we'll see if it runs. I've not heard it run. Who knows if it runs at all, and to what capacity it runs. But it doesn't look that bad if we look at it. It does not have openings for a fan stand, so that's kind of interesting. It is a Freshened Aire by Corey. Again, we know this is a McGraw-Edison. Little dent here, not too scratched up. The paint, I mean, what's interesting is the paint looks pretty good. We'll do a little more in depth. So it would be a shame if the motor is bad, because it really doesn't look that bad at all. So we'll see when she's cleaned up. All right, the grates are off. Quite dirty, as you could see. But there might not be a lot of rust in there, so I'm going to vacuum her out. It doesn't spin very freely. It's in very bad need of service, so we're going to get her cleaned out, and I'm going to try to get the blades off. We'll see if they come off. Alright, so we're out here with the tools of ignorance, Allen wrench and WD-40. I couldn't get the set screw loose. I have a screwdriver type with the Allen wrench attachments that you put in. I just couldn't get enough leverage on it, so I grabbed this. We're going to hope that that works, and if it doesn't, we're going to hit it with some penetrating oil. We should do that anyway. So I think there might be a bottle of PB Blaster in my future. It's a little breezy today. Sorry for the wobbling camera and any other inconvenience that causes. It might be a little noisy on the film. So we're going to try and pry this See if it moves. It is not moving. Alright, we're going to hit it with a little of the WD. Alright. Got some in there as well. We're going to hope that that works pretty good. I'm going to try and do some other cleaning while that happens. Try and get some of the dirt out of this thing so that she's a little more presentable. And hopefully that penetrating 40, the old WD, will get in there and open her up a little bit and we can get that set screw off. Alright, that's what we're doing. One thing that we can do right now is we can do a little test on the shaft before we oil it. I'm going to pull this way back and forth, see if there's any movement play this way, and then I'm going to pull this way, see if there's any movement in the bearings up and down. So as I pull this way, there's a little bit of movement, like a washer and a half's worth, up and down. Not that much. If I pull the blades out, there's a little bit of a play, but it doesn't seem that bad, other than being really dusty and dirty. So I'm going to put a little oil in the front and the back, and then we'll try and run her. It's kind of a cool shot right there for you. So again, she's definitely dirty and dusty, which is not the best thing in the world, but we are nonetheless going to drop a little oil onto the front bearing. The same on the back, which should be far easier. There you go. She's moving in the breeze a little bit, which, as I said before, I've said it before, it's encouraging. So let's see if we can get some of this down in there without knocking the camera. There it goes. I'm going to spin it, pull it and spin it. Okay, that looks nice. I'm going to put a little more. There we go. Now for the front. The rear, rather. Alright, so same thing here. We're going to add a little oil to this rear bearing surface. It's one of the only fans where this is available. Might even be wise to do that with the fan laying down. Here we go. Lay her down flat, oil her directly. Why not, right? How are you on camera? Alright, you good. Here we go. Just to do it, you know, it's who knows if this will make it really down to where it needs to go. We hope it does. Again, I'm going to lift up and try and move the oil around a little bit. It seems to have gotten where it needs to go. It seems to have seeped in a little bit, so I think we're good. Alright, now we're going to try and plug her in and see if it actually works. Alright, now just to spin it by hand. Boy, that seems a little bit freer, doesn't it? It's been freeing up since I got it out here. It's been blowing in the wind and moving a little bit. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, I mean, considering. Alright, so here she is, Freshened Air by Corey McGraw Edison, mid-70s, I guess? All metal. It's got a metal grate, which is not on there right now. There's a badge on the front. It's got a thermostat, analog thermostat, and it's got push button 3-speed. She's been oiled front and back bearings, but not disassembled. Cleaned lightly. Cleaned up okay. Needs to be further cleaned, and as you saw if you're watching this, the blades didn't come off, so I have to address that to clean those. It's just a pain in the butt to clean them while they're moving, spinning around and whatnot. But let's turn her on, see if she runs. Hopefully I don't get electrocuted and die, but if I do, you know, tell the world I was here. There you go. Sorry for the slamming doors. Here's high. Nothing. Nothing. So it doesn't work. There you go. So we know that. So we have to figure out why. Maybe that's why it was in the trash. How do you like that? So it does not work. Could be the thermostat, could be the wiring of the motor. Luckily I did not get shocked. So there you go. There's a box fan that doesn't work. So there you go. Part of the hobby, huh? So we'll have to disassemble it, see if we can figure out why that's happening. If not, we'll have to get another motor for it or whatever. If you have any thoughts about why that might not work and what I can do to check on it, let us know. That'd be great. I wonder if it's like a point system. Maybe the brass in the switch needs to be cleaned. Who knows? We'll find out. But this will be an interesting project. This is the first fan I bought that is not. I didn't buy it. I picked it up. It was free. But this is a not running one, so we'll have to figure out what's up with that. There you go, freshened air. It's definitely a cool looking fan. It sure would be nice if it ran. But that's the brakes, right? That's how it works. So on to the next. Thanks for watching. Again, any thoughts, comments, whatever, always welcome. Thank you. Have a good day.